Right, so yeah, it's been 2 months since I started this car. Just been sat here doing nothing. I've got a CIV and I've got a Jazz. I'm using them. Dusty and bleeding. Problem is, it's gone completely flat. So, slight change since last time it was featured on any videos. I've changed the air filter there to a new one. I've also fitted this, which is a new catch can made by SMF Fab. Check them out on Instagram. Give Sam a shout for one of those, they're brilliant. It looks really neat and tidy. Engine bay looks spot on now. But yeah, because it's got this little Odyssey battery, it has died a death once again. So normally I isolate it, I forgot, and it's been sat there and it's completely gone flat. So car battery pack. I did a video a while ago on a little tiny jump pack that I had. Unfortunately it blew up, it exploded, which wasn't very cool. I put it onto the battery on the Jazz and it started smoking and exploded and expanded. So this is a new one that I've not used before. Hopefully it works the same. It looks a similar thing, it looks a better actually sort of pack than the other one. But we're going to clip that onto the battery in the back of the Civic, and I've got the key here. And hopefully it should start. I've checked the oil, I've checked the water, everything's fine. Tell you one thing's annoying me though, is the black paint's come off me to cool. See there? Bit annoying. Anyway, right, let's go and get this spun. Let's start the car up. I might take it for a little drive and see how it's going, but nothing else has changed on it. We're still on the boost pressure from winter time, so it's still making about 10 to 12 psi, nothing more. I should probably put, I think it's about 10 psi actually. I should probably put the duty back up to a summertime level, but I can't really be bothered. It's safe enough as it is, seems okay. So we'll get this fired up and see that it runs. Should do, have a good look. It's been a long time since I drove it, 2 months. Jump pack connected. Got power. Let's make sure it's out of gear. Gear. Let's go. No problem. Let's make sure I put the window down just in case it does lock itself. So get back out again. Sounds alright to me. Yes, let's take it for a little drive. This won't be an exciting drive, but I'll still take it for a little drive anyway. It's been a long time since I drove it. Yeah, fastest car I've driven in a while is probably the wife's Focus RS, which is marginally slower than this, but not a great deal slower, but still slower. So let's see how this goes. And this is front wheel drive, so it should be mental. It's a nice warm day, so tyres should grip quite good anyway. And then I'll assess what the boost's doing and possibly turn it back up again later on tonight, and then still need to do the boost by gear, which I haven't done yet, but things to do. Yeah, and then hopefully some more progress on the Jazz shortly, possibly next week. Might get on with that again, but anyway, let's go for a little drive. Definitely idling too high, so that's something I need to change. stuck in traffic. Hey. I do apologise for this rubbish view if it is a rubbish view, but I couldn't remember how I used to stick this on the car, never mind though. £98,000 miles are on now since I've had this car. I've had this car 3 years, I've done 8,000 miles in it. I'd say about 5 or 6,000, about 5,000-6,000 easily done since it's been turbo. It's 2 years pretty much since I started to done the turbo. That was, I think it was August I started doing it, so it was coming up to 2 years. I haven't driven it for the last couple of months just because I haven't, no real reason. It's actually full of fuel, which is bizarre. This will be full of fuel from April, so this fuel had been like 150 or something instead of 190. So every mile is actually cheaper than all my other cars at the minute. The only problem is I've got to fill it back up again. But yeah, it seems, considering it hasn't been driven in a while, everything seems fine. The brakes weren't stuck on. Sometimes with my other cars they seem to stick on after like a week, which is a bit rubbish, but these all seem fine, free enough. I've forgotten how to drive with the twin disc clutch and limb slip diff. But actually having the revs sticking a little bit higher is actually helping me a slight bit. Pull away, it's a bit easier because the revs aren't dipping so much, so it's not jerking as much as it was. I might change the idle to about 1,000 instead of 850, whatever it normally is, just see if that helps a bit. But yeah, I really wish this car did have aircon because Christ, it's bloody warm up in here. Yeah, well, I'll film some more in a minute. Anyway, enjoy. Guaranteed this up that was doing like 35 and 60s going the way I'm going. That's just my luck, that. Give up. Let's see, anyone indicating that after they? Sometimes, right, I like to indicate the last second, just in case, if you're indicating, other people decide to go that way. I think, I know that's not how it works, but in my head it is. So no, nobody, all on my own. Get on. Car stops halfway up the hill for some reason. We've got roadworks, what are they doing? I don't know. Just randomly stopped. And they're moving off again just to block the car. Yeah, brilliant. Right, so I've driven it about, and another dead battery. Nothing, dead. So that's two PC 630s or whatever they're called, Odyssey batteries I've managed to kill in just over a year. So yeah, top tip, isolate it. I'll just take it off the car, put a trickle charger in anything, but don't leave it sitting for a few months because it's dead and I can't make that come back to life. Great, so there's another expense I didn't need in life. Wicked. Hopefully I'll get some more Civic videos shortly, but I'll have to wait for a new battery. Excellent. See ya.